Hey guys, Huzzy here. Now, before the video begins, I just thought I'd explain a couple things. First thing is QT is still doing the big giveaway. So linked in the description, it's a giveaway that they're giving away an Xbox One X, a PlayStation 4 Pro, a GTX 1070 graphics card, and if you don't want any of that stuff, you can actually ask for the equivalent of value in Riot Points. So that's like $400 worth of Riot Points, which is kind of insane. So what you got to do is go in the description of the video and answer the questions that they have set. It's in like the main body post. It's pretty obvious to find. It's all about like game design and how you think games are at the moment in 2017. The reason why they're doing it is that they have some connections to the game industry and they can talk to game developers about what like the world thinks about games in general. So hopefully, like, if you leave a comment, it may influence games in 2018 and 2019. So that's really cool. I like the idea of that, and that's why I'm sharing it with you guys. The next thing is this video is actually split in two. The first half of the video is a Q&A that we did live on Twitch. The second half of the video is a art competition judging. So we did a giveaway recently of these. These are Beats X headphones. And I did the whole judging and who won the Beats X live on Twitch as well. So that's the second half of the video. So you guys can see who won and what the entries were, which I think is pretty cool as well. So hopefully you guys enjoy the video. We'll say if you've got any questions that you want to leave me, if you weren't here for the Q&A, you can leave them in the comment section. I'll also get to them as much as I can. So enjoy the video, go to the giveaway, leave your feedback, get yourself a chance to win all those cool prizes, and I'll see you guys next time. See you. Hey guys, Huzzy here bringing you another video. Now welcome back to another Q&A. So I remember last month I said the next Q&A would be about mid-December, so we're around there. But I will say this video is going to be split into two parts. The first half to the video is just the Q&A. That I'll be answering questions live from Twitch chat. But the second half to the video is going to be something a lot different. So for the past couple of weeks, as you may know, we were running a competition for these. These were Beats X headphones. And it was basically an art competition. People had to submit stuff to the HuzzyGames subreddit. People did that. And then the second half of this video is what I did the other day when we were judging it. So I was judging it with Twitch chat, going over the entries, and then and eventually picking who won. So that's the second half for those that are interested. But anyway, first half is the Q&A. So if you're in Twitch chat and you've got some questions, feel free to throw them my way. Pretty much can be about, you know, League of Legends, can be about YouTube, can be about, I don't know, anything really else. There's not a lot off limits, I guess. First one is, how do I rate Akali mid? Not that highly. Like, Akali in herself is a one-trick champion that you'll only really see one-tricks play her because she isn't great. Comparing to, like, the average champion, she's a lot harder to pull off. So a lot of people need to play a lot of her to get her right. So, yeah, I don't rate her that highly. Next one is, what will be the 3 biggest changes that you'll introduce to the YouTube/Twitch next season? Well, I don't know. Like, obviously the tournament games is a new thing, I guess. But mainly with, like, Twitch streaming a lot more in evenings when I move out. You know, Americans will be happy about that, or just general people that, you know, watch streams in the evening. So that will happen. Just that, you know, with moving out, that's going to happen. So there's that. With YouTube itself, I'm not really sure. I'm going to see how the new series Unranked Diamond and that stuff goes, and then I'll go off that. You know, again, you've got to be reactionary with YouTube. You can't plan too far ahead because it may not work. So, yeah. Next one is... wondering if you could get some advice. You routinely play with multiple plat friends you have. Usually in plat level normal games, you play well, even carry sometimes, but in ranked you can't seem to climb out of silver. Well, the first thing you're doing is you're comparing normals to ranked. Don't ever do that. A lot of people fall into that trap of going, I've got diamond friends and I do really well in diamonds, you know, when I'm against them in normal games, and then in ranked I'm silver. I should be diamond. It's one of the biggest mistakes people make. There is no comparison. One, your friends probably aren't playing as seriously in normal games than they are in ranked, and two, your opponents aren't probably playing as seriously, and you might be. Like, you may be like, oh, I am against platinum people, I'm with platinum friends, I've got to play a bit serious, when everybody around you probably isn't. So, yeah, my advice really isn't, you know, again, it's not the advice you're going to want to hear, because I'm not actually going to give you advice about, like, climbing and stuff, but my advice is just don't compare normals and ranked. They're not comparable. So there's that. Next one is, why did I stop on uploading car vlogs? Well, they will be back in January. I am basically done gym-wise for December. I just don't have enough spare time to go and do stuff. I am in the garage exercising in there because we do have gym equipment in the garage, but I can't basically give the time to go to the gym because it takes me about 40 minutes to get to the gym, hour at the gym, 40 minutes back depending traffic. I don't have a spare 2.5 hours at the moment in the days that I have. Because Christmas is very busy for YouTubers. Again, it's one of the biggest, it was one of the highest earning months on YouTube in the whole year. So I need 2 videos a day. And also, starting on Christmas, I can't make any content. So Christmas Day, it's Christmas Day, I'm not doing anything. Boxing Day, what we call in the UK, the day after Christmas, I'm actually traveling, and then I'm away for 4 or 5 days. So I'm going to have to prepare all this content in advance, so I don't have time to go to the gym. But the car vlogs will be back in January. What age did I start growing my beard? I had a nickname, well, it was only by one of my friends, but he called me like Tash, I think it was like Tash Man or something like that, but that was in like year 10 or 11 in high school, or secondary school in Britain, so I would have been about 15 when my like moustache was starting to come through, and when I couldn't be bothered to shave. At that age, you just can't be bothered. And then really the beard came in, I want to say like, probably in my gap year, really, like after A-level. So I would have been about 17 is when I actually like was like, right, I'm gonna just have a beard, and I've had a beard pretty much from then on. So yeah. Is there any progress on pilot license or moving out? Well, progress on pilot license is I've decided to give YouTube a whole year and see what happens. On moving out is I'm actually going to start viewing apartments in mid-January. I am looking at, you know, on all the rental websites at the moment just to see kind of what I can get. And, you know, it's going to be a nice apartment. It is relatively expensive because Cambridge is very expensive. But, you know, what I'm kind of thinking is even though it's expensive to move out, with me moving out, I'm hoping that things would be more serious. And I'd, like, say, make more money with moving out as well. You know, streaming more, maybe getting more Twitch subs. So even though I'll be paying rent and that's going to be expensive, I think also my income will go up with moving out, is what I'm thinking. So, yeah. Have I ever had an account banned? No. But, well, I had an account kind of banned in Season 1. It may have even been before Season 1. So, basically, I'm going to say no, because I've never had an account banned or even suspended or anything for like toxicity or anything like that. The reason why my account got kind of suspended, I think it was for 1 or 2 weeks in Season 1. So you're talking, this was in either 2009 or 2010. Was because League was not my main game back then. And I played with Eben, who you'll see in the stream chat every now and then. But World of Warcraft was my main game. And we played League just for a bit of fun. But then raid time would come, and we'd just leave the game. We didn't know it was a bad thing to leave League of Legends games. Again, League was a brand new game, so there wasn't any YouTubers or anything making videos on it. It was very new, very fresh. So we had no idea it was a bad thing to leave games. So we just left games whenever we had to go raid on World of Warcraft, and we both got like a 2-week, I think, suspension. So that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna say no because like, the only one I ever had was when League was brand new and we didn't know it was bad to leave games. But apart from that, no, never. I think it's very hard to get banned. Like, you have to be really problemed to get an account banned, I think. Next one is, how do I recommend getting better at League? If you're generally bad at it, do you think you should do ranked? You're hard stuck bronze 5, but you hate playing normal games because no one takes it seriously. Is playing flex better than normals? Yeah, flex is like a step up from normals, so maybe try that. It's like a non-serious ranked environment, but probably better than normals. But how do you get better if you're just bad at it? Well, it's like anything, practice. Like, if you pick up a gun and you want to be a really good target shooter, you're not going to be amazing straight away. You've got to get good at it. So it's mainly about just getting good, like practice, practice, practice. And that could mean, you know, playing games. That could mean being in the practice tool, getting your mechanics better. That can mean a lot of stuff. But mainly just have fun when you're doing it. And that's all that really matters. If you're not having fun while you're playing League, you're probably not going to get that much better at it, is what I'd say. Next one, though, is... how do you deal with perma pushing champs? Example, Yorick. In your case, you like to group up with your team, but you can't deal with the lane pressure. There's 2 things. One, you either match the lane pressure, obviously, or the second thing is if you like team, like, grouping, you force engages. Like, you literally have to type to your team in chat, hey, he's going to keep split pushing, we have to force engages, and you, hopefully, as like I say, a top lane person, have a good engage as your champion, just jump on the enemy team. They're going to be outnumbered, or Yorick or whoever's going to still be split pushing, so you should win a team fight if you engage properly. So that's pretty much it, is force engages. Why did I stop uploading PUBG? Just stopped playing it, pretty much. Got a bit bored. When will I start? When will I play more games like story-based games? I think part of it's going to be coming when I move out. With streaming more, I've already thought that I might do like 1 day a week of a different game other than League, and then upload that as like a separate series. And like being able to do it, like moving out is going to change a lot of stuff just in my personal life that I can't do now. Like, I can play all the games, and I do, but it'd be nice to, like, you know, at, like, 8 o'clock in the evening, start a stream and just have, like, a really nice chill stream that we're just playing, like, a story game. I can't really do that at the moment because, like, by 9 o'clock, I have to be quiet because the next room over, my sister's going to sleep. And with my quite deep-ish voice, it travels really easily in our house because it, like, echoes down the hall. So, like, I just can't speak when it comes, like, 9 o'clock onwards because she has to wake up really early. When I move out, that problem goes away completely. So that will happen. Next one, am I bilingual? I used to be more bilingual than I am now. So obviously English, if you can say that I speak it. But I used to speak a lot more French. Like a lot of French, actually. I could have definitely hold up a pretty good conversation a few years ago. And also Welsh. A lot of people don't know, but I grew up in Wales. My family is Welsh. And I used to speak a lot of Welsh because we had to. I went to a school that encouraged people to speak Welsh. In order to go to the toilet, you actually had to say it. You had to ask the teacher in Welsh to go. And that is, Gai fynd I bar esgwelwch yn dda. And if you didn't, so if you literally went to the teacher, can I go to the toilet? They'd just completely ignore you. It's kind of bad if you think about it. But yeah, if you had to ask them in Welsh. And, you know, just everything, bore da, class is good morning and stuff like that. So, you know, I used to speak more Welsh, but not living in Wales now for about 14, 15 years, I've forgotten pretty much most of it. Just very small fragments. So, like, Un Dau Tri is 1, 2, and 3 in Welsh as well. North Star's good night. Bore da's good morning. Pop de ping is microwave. So, I don't remember that much. So, I used to be more... It used to be more bilingual than I am now. But I know phrases. I know a bit of German. I know a bit of Italian. I know a bit of French still. But, yeah, not enough to call myself bilingual, probably. Someone's asking, is the ELO wave at the beginning of the season a real thing? Is it easier to climb at the beginning of the season? Kinda. So... It's either... Okay, so the wave notion is 100% true. You can definitely call it a wave, but it works in both ways. So there'll be some people that ride the wave, right? So you ride it all the way to whatever rating you want to get to. It also exists that some people bail out and they drown in a wave. Like, if you want to put it to a surfing thing, some people go under and then they drown. That sounded sad, but it's true. So it's either the best time of the season to climb for some people. Like, last season for me, it was amazing. We got to Diamond 1 near instantly. And then I stayed there for like 3 months. Or some people would drown and actually just get stuck. Like, completely bogged down and stuck. So it's up to you. If you've got confidence, definitely do it. If you don't have confidence, don't do it. Leave it like at least 2 weeks before the season starts and you won't have as many Fiesta games. Because again, the higher rating you go, a lot of people don't understand. The Fiesta in the beginning of the season is so much worse in high rating than low rating. Because in high rating, you're all clumped to one place. Say if you're in silver, you may go down to bronze. If you're in gold, you'll go down to silver. When it comes to the high rating at the beginning of the season, the maximum you can get is Platinum 1. So that means all the Diamond players, they get Platinum 1. All the Master players, they get Platinum 1. All the Challenger players, they get Platinum 1. So you're clumped with so many weird and different skill sets in Platinum 1 at the beginning of the season. It's nuts. So, yeah, it's kind of funny, but it's cool in a way, I guess. How long have we been going for? About 12, 13 minutes. Okay. Someone's asking, what do I think about the changes from this preseason league going in a good direction? I don't think it's going in that good of a direction. I still love the game mechanically and stuff like that, but I just hate the fact that they are going in more of a passive direction, and not passive, but like beginner friendly. Like well, it's that, but also it feels more kiddie to me. Like, I know I'm like a grumpy old man at my age of 23. Like, I know I'm like grumpier than I should be, but I don't know, just a lot of stuff in League just doesn't belong. Like, the emotes literally have to be designed for 13-year-olds, right? Like, that's just dumb. Like, if there was an option in the options, like, just turn them off entirely, boom, it's done, it's gone. And so many changes, like, you know, just the past couple of years has been moving to helping a younger audience, a newer audience, which I'm like, that's not how you grew League to be the biggest video game in the world. So, like, I'm not entirely happy with how they're taking League. More RNGs in the game than it's ever been. Like, a lot of people used to complain about dodge being in the game, and they got rid of it. They've introduced more RNG now than they ever have in League of Legends. Like, Dragons is partially RNG. Zoe is a whole RNG champion. It's just a little bit weird to me, but yeah. Someone's saying thoughts of Riot kind of enforcing Aatrox into the meta. Riot don't do that. Riot don't really force anything into the meta. The player base does. I don't think he's going to be useful. His kit is kind of predictable, so. Next one. Gotta scroll down. Also, my headset turned off with sound, so I can't hear if anybody subs or anything like that. Someone's saying, if you get gold in preseason, would it count for the provisionals in Season 8? Yeah. It's what I actually did partially in Season 3. So everybody knows I was a silver player in Season 2, and then a Diamond 1 player in Season 3. But in preseason Season 3, I actually got to Platinum. So I was silver, very close to gold at the end of Season 2. And then in preseason, I got to low Platinum. And then I got to mid-platinum, I think, from placements, roughly. And then I just climbed, like, pretty quick and got to diamond throughout the season. So, yeah. Someone is asking, you've been seeing a lot of Xerath supports in the games. What do I think about that? He's doing all right, but it's not good if you're not good at him. Again, Xerath is a champion that either you're really good at or really bad at. So I wouldn't suggest picking him up if you're not confident. But if you are confident, he's pretty good. But, you know, Xerath can get punished more in support than he can in mid lane because there are more CC champions in bot lane. Like, if a Leona jumps on your face because you misposition, you're dead. So you've got to be really careful. Someone's saying, will I do 24-hour stream when I move out? They will probably happen more. I pretty much know I'm going to do one. Like, I have one kind of planned, and it'll be like the moving out one. Like, hey guys, I've moved out. We've got the setup. Everything's ready. My internet's up. Let's do a 24-hour stream. So that's going to happen. But apart from that, I don't obviously have any other plans to do them. But like Afromu, literally yesterday, he just streamed for 30 hours in a row. He didn't plan it. He just wanted to keep playing and playing and playing and playing. And he just kept going. And I think that might happen to me more. I definitely think my streams are going to be longer when I move out. Because I think I'm going to play more League of Legends when I move out. I think I'm going to go quite serious and really try to at least get Master next season when I have my own place and just keep going nuts in it. So, yeah. A couple more questions. We'll give it, I don't know, 3 more questions, and then that'll be it for the Q&A. So if you want to get your question answered, put it in now. Someone's saying, what is the biggest difference between gold and plat? Pushing for plat this season after going from bronze 5 to gold 4 this season. Well done, firstly. And again, a lot of people don't like to have this answer, but it's pretty much just a mixture of everything. Like, there isn't one, like, there isn't anything that I could say that kind of goes, that's what I got to do, because it doesn't exist. Everything just gets slightly better in every single rating. So if you're in bronze, everything a little bit gets better in silver, but it's also player dependent. There are going to be some diamond players that have bronze level mechanics, but they have like challenger level decision making, and that's how they got diamond. Every player is different, and you basically, if you want to climb, my best advice for you is just know what your strengths are and make your strengths even stronger and make your weaknesses not as bad. Like, you don't have to make your weaknesses amazing, like, that's not the aim, but just make your weaknesses not drag you down, but then make your strengths even better, and you'll find yourself climbing really quick. So, yeah, that's pretty much that. Someone's asking about Pokemon Go. I played a bit of it, but then I kind of just, I don't know, it kind of died down for me a bit. Like, I was never going to be one of those people. Like, it was kind of, you know, a craze that people literally went out all day to go hunt for Pokemon and stuff. Maybe if I lived in a sunny area like LA, maybe that's a better place. But in like England, where it's cold, even in the summer, it was never going to be a game that kind of took off here as much as it did in like the nicer climates. It's definitely a game that kind of went with, you know, having a nice walk, having nice scenery to look at. Cambridge has its nice places, but is it a place that I'd want to walk around all day collecting Pokemon? No. So, yeah. And then the final question, someone's asking, what is my peak ELO? What's the highest rating I've ever been? Diamond 1, 87 LP. I haven't just done that once. I did it multiple times. I got to 87 LP, I think 4-ish times, which is 1 game away from Master Promo. So yeah, very close to Master, but just didn't quite get there. Which I'm hoping this season will be a bit different, especially when moving out, you know, helping me focus and stuff like that. You know, I'm really looking forward to it. If you guys haven't been able to tell, it's just, you know, it's in the back of my head. It's still a bit iffy. I'm definitely going to be looking into, like, the financials of it, because it is expensive to do. And YouTube isn't, like, 100%, you know, well, not sustainable, but I don't have full control. You know, every now and then I get these videos that get demonetized and then they get remonetized, but after all the views have been, like, done. So it's like, well, I just earned, like, you know, nearly no money from that for no reason. So it's a bit of a worry, but I will say just now, just like to be real with you guys, obviously living at home for the past couple years doing YouTube full time, I obviously have built quite a good nest egg of money. So when I do move out, I will have, like, quite a lot of security that, you know, I'm not going to have to worry about rent from month to month. But I'd never want that, like, nest egg to go down. Like, if I start seeing I have to take money out of that savings and stuff like that, that's when I would worry. Because then I'm spending more money than I'm getting in, and then eventually that money will run out. So that's basically it. So I'm hoping that, you know, with moving out, I can earn more money. My money income won't go down. Like, what I will say is if my income stays the same that is now, I'll be completely fine. That's 100% true, 100% accurate. If we just stay as we are now, I'm good. But that's the thing with YouTube, you don't know. And that's why it is kind of a stressful job, because you don't have control. But yeah, hopefully it'll be good. And I'm looking forward to it. And I think I'll be taking it more seriously. You know, YouTube and Twitch itself more seriously, but also League. You know, the tournament system will be here. And maybe I'll look to get, like, properly into a good team and practice and maybe even enter tournaments, like proper tournaments again. Who knows? There's a lot down the pipeline that is kind of cool. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this Q&A. Again, the video is not over now. We're going to go to part 2, which is all about the art competition that I judged the other day, which was about winning these Beat headphones. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. If you have any more questions that you want me to answer, put them in the comment section below. It's probably, you know, the place I'll answer questions the most will most likely be in this comment section. So yeah, that'll be it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, throw a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you guys next time, or after this video. Goodbye. Hey guys, Huzzy here, bringing you another video. Now, today's video, whatever segment this is, I have no idea where I'm going to put it. Maybe in a channel update or the next Q&A video. But basically, as you guys know, or if you don't know, I was running a competition for these. These are Beats X wireless headphones. They're like 150-ish pound headphones that I got for free when I ordered my iPhone X. We've been running a competition which was all about art and fan art and all that type of thing for the last 2 weeks. This is voting day. And what we're doing is I'm live on Twitch right now. And what I actually should do is I should have Twitch chat on the screen because we're going to be doing live interaction with Twitch chat to help me decide on who's going to win. The way that we're going to do it is the first round, we're going to go through every single entry, and if it's an overwhelming yay, we'll be adding it to a vote. If it's a nay, it won't be added to a vote. And then the next stage, I'll explain when we get there. So, number 1, we're just going to go through down the list. Entry number 1, one for you, one for Mrs. Huzzy. There isn't a Mrs. Huzzy, but I'm sure maybe down the line I can get, like, I think Puppy Sticker said that she's sending this to me, so I'll keep them both very safe until there is a Mrs. Huzzy, I guess. But anyway, there we go. First entry is 2 t-shirts, so I will say, to me, there should be bonus points about this because it's actually physically something that she's designed and she's got printed and she's sending to me. So I think there should be bonus points here. So as you can see, the design generally is Huzzy in the big blue house with, like, you know, a gingery kind of bear type creature. So for me, I'm going to just put a yay myself. And I can see Twitch chat already saying, like, a lot of you are saying yay. So I'm pretty sure this one's going to go through to the next round. Because, yeah, it's something that's physical. Like, it exists. They're sending it to me. They designed it themselves. So that's an overwhelming, yes, that is into the next round. So thank you very much, Puppy Sticker. Next one is from Eben. So I know Eben has had this in his library for many, many years, and it was when one time I showed on stream that I randomly had Dumbledore's wand. This is Eben's entry. So this is probably, I don't know, 2 years old at least. I look like a mess in this photo. But yeah, we're showing off I keep saying Gandalf's, Dumbledore's wand. So let's see if it's a yay or nay in Twitch chat. I'm actually going to say nay myself. But we'll see what Twitch chat says. Oh man, that's a spicy meatball. So it's there's more nays than the last one, but there is a few more nays. Yeah, there's more nays. I'd say like if it's 50-50, we're probably gonna have to throw it in the nay bin. I'm sorry, Eben, you are not advancing to the next round. I'm afraid, my friend. And I will say, I think I look quite a lot healthier in now than then, so that's a bonus. Let's go. I've lost my mouse. So, Eben, I'm sorry, friend. You have been knocked out. Next one is from Axemain. I think he's in Twitch chat himself. It's a brilliant entry. It's a HuzzyGames body pillow of great quality. I'm pretty sure this was not a serious entry. So feel free to say nay, everybody. I'm sure we'll agree with this one. Yeah, it's a resounding nay. I know you did it as a fun vote, so yeah, appreciate you for entering. But there's that one. So there we go. So next one. Okay, so I will say I was upvoting these myself, and then I kind of realized I probably shouldn't be looking at them to like sway myself. So this one does have the highest upvotes. So here we go. This is from Calder. Yay or nay? Wait, the one higher? Oh, this one. I'm sorry. Oh, I missed one. Oh, wow. I haven't seen this one. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so you've got that, and I think it's the same thing. Wow, that's really good. Yay or nay, Twitch chat. So it's me and Gangplank. It looks to be hand-drawn by Jambooza64. Yay or nay if it's going through, everybody. I like the look of it a lot. I think that looks great. Yeah, everybody's saying yay. Yeah, okay. Vast majority, that is through to the next round. That is really good. Wow, I will say, people have some impressive skills when it comes to like drawing, and that's why I wanted to do this. That's fantastic. Okay, that's through to the next round. Next one is the one I was talking about. It's Calder. Animation, and I will say some people I actually have heard, and I got private message some people that some people weren't expecting really good quality stuff in this competition, and some of these pics or drawings and everything actually swayed people to not enter, which is a bit sad, but with the quality of some of these things I can see why. So here is Calder's animation. So I believe it's the only animation that entered. So I'm falling asleep, I'm on my computer, then I'm doing some weights. You got the bookcase in the background of the animation. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be a yay. Back in bed, where apparently I'm humping the bed. Okay, but no, this is fantastic. So yay or nay, Twitch chat. To me, again, I'm going to say a yay. I think it's really good, really well done. He does have some of like details that are from the room itself. So, yeah, it's a yay. So, well done, Calder. You're next through the round. So far, just to kind of remind everybody, you've got the T-shirts. We've got, I think, this one. And now we've got the animation. So far, 3 things are into the next round. Next thing is this, boom. So it's like a poster. And I'm going to be honest, some of these pieces, I'm actually going to contact the people who did them. I think this could be I've never done a poster as merchandise. What do you guys think about this being the first ever poster that we do with the permission from the Dark Quinn? I think that was how to pronounce it. That might be really cool. Like, I think that could make for a really good poster. I think it's really well done. You've got Ziggs, Lee Sin, Carthus, Zed, and Nivea. You've got me in the front. So I think that's fantastic. That's definitely through to the next round. And we might even try to make it into a poster with the permission of him, which is, or her, I don't know. But it's fantastic. So that's through the next round. We'll call that, let's say, the poster entry. So really well done. That's great. All right, so apparently I'm holding, if I'm not mistaken, that is like what the old summoners used to hold when the lore was about summoners that are controlling champions on the Rift. So I think the idea of this is pieces, I'm a summoner in the old lore. and I'm controlling them. Or someone saying it could be blue essence. I guess maybe, but I like the summoner idea maybe a bit more. All right, next one is from the Chosen One. Again, this is fantastic as well. All of them are fantastic. Boom! It's me as Gangplank. How good's some of the entries are so good. So yay or nay for me as Gangplank. That's just fantastic. That's so good. I will say, just as a general snippet, I'll be using some of these pieces as like announcements on social media when I'm tweeting and stuff like that. When I'm streaming. So yeah, that is through to the next round. That's fantastic. Some of these are just awesome. And now you can see why some people have actually messaged me saying they wanted to enter, but they just didn't because some of the pieces were just too good. They knew they wouldn't match them. I'll just say this again, it was supposed to be for fun, but some of them are just so goddamn good. So really well done, Chosen One. You're next through the round. Next one. So it's a bit more of like a cute one by Bumblebee Bunny. I'm holding like a baby Rengar and he's shouting, "Just stop dying." It's one of my catchphrases that I say. So yay or nay, Twitch chat, if that's going through the next round. I think it's pretty cool. I like it quite a bit. You got the chair, you got baby Rengar. So by the looks of it, a lot of you are saying yay, so that's probably going to go through as well. So a lot of them are going through. We're going to have a pretty big vote at the end. Who's going to, like, you know, get to the top 2. So then I decide who wins after that. So there's that. It's really, really good. So, okay, that's through. Next one is by, and this, I think, okay, this might be the second to last. Again, some people, I will say right now, just didn't get it. Also, I hope I'm in the giveaway. It's like some people just did not read the rules. Like, that's why I downvoted. It's like, oh my god. Anyway, next one, and this might be the second to last one. So we've got this one, and then I think this one. So, next one. So this is more like a serious painting by the looks of it. Again, you've got to give some bonus points for like someone's actually painted it by the looks of it. But yeah, yay or nay, Twitch chat. Let me know what you think. Starting after Destruction 83's yay or nay, I'll probably go from then on. So 2 kind of nay-ish. So it's about 50-50 so far. Yeah, it looks like Cosmic Me. Oh god, it's close. It looks really close. Like a gay Huzzy. I guess. It does look a bit more feminine, but it's still really good. What I think, okay, it's about 50-50. What I'm going to do is we'll add it to the vote, right? We may as well add it to the vote. If people like it, they can vote for it. So it'll be in the vote. Okay, and then finally, the last one of all the entries. Boom. Feel free to vote on this one. So there we go. Yay or nay, Twitch chat. Yay or nay. Oh boy. I'm expecting everything to be yay on this one, to be honest. By the looks of it, it seems that most people are saying yay. Alright, it's added. Okay, so the next round to the like decision-making process is we're going to do a straw poll. Okay, so I'm going to quickly make it now. And again, we'll go through all the entries again while adding everything to like the vote. And then I'll put the vote in the Twitch chat. You guys can enter. So the first entry, which art do you like the most? Okay, so entry number 1. We're going to call this one the T-shirt entry. Again, just remember which is which. This is the T-shirt entry. Next entry is this one? Okay, we're going to call this one hand-drawn Gangplank. So, again, we have to remind everybody there are 2 versions of me with Gangplank. So, this is hand-drawn Gangplank. Just to remind everybody. Next one is going to be just called Animation. Animation. So that's the animation entry. Next one is... This is going to be called the poster entry. Poster entry. So that's poster. Next one, again, don't get confused with the other one. So we had hand-drawn Gangplank. We're going to call this Huzzy Gangplank because I'm actually as Gangplank. Okay, so there's the difference. You've got the hand-drawn one, which is up here. And you've got the Huzzy Gangplank, which is this one. So there are 2 different ones of Gangplank, just to remind everybody. The next one is going to be Baby Rengar. So Baby Rengar is this one. And then finally... Oh, no, we've got 2 more. We'll call this one Cosmic. Cosmic Huzzy. So that's Cosmic Huzzy, okay, everybody? And then finally, we're going to have Paint Lee Sin. That one is going to be called Paint Lee Sin. Okay, create poll. So I will give the Twitch chat a few minutes to enter their votes to this. I'm personally not going to vote. What I can do is I can bring this over to here. And we can go through who do we think is going to win. So just again, reminding everybody what is what. First one is T-shirt entry. That's T-shirt entry. That's hand-drawn gangplank. That's animation. This is poster. This is Huzzy gangplank. This is Baby Rengar. This is, oh god. This one is Cosmic Huzzy. And then finally, Paint Lee Sin. So that is all the entries. Which one is winning? So hand-drawn gangplank is currently winning. Hand-drawn gangplank is this one, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. So hand-drawn gangplank currently has the most votes. We'll give it a bit more to go. Second place, I think, is animation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, like, vote my... Like, I've got, obviously, the final say. Because, obviously, you know, I want to. So we'll go with the top 2 entries. The top 2 entries. And then I'll decide between the top 2, okay? I think that's pretty fair to do. So, yeah. I'll link it more. So I've linked straw poll again. We'll give it... It's currently 55 past 2. We'll give it till 56 and a half. 56 and a half to do it. But yeah, so right now the front runners is this hand drawn. So you've got 2 different shots of it there. So you can really see all like the pencil marks and everything in detail there. Or the animation. Those 2 are the 2 front runners. At the moment. So we'll give it again 56 and a half, I think I said. So we got 45 more seconds. We'll add 1 more straw poll to the Twitch chat, and then we'll pick the winner. I will actually say personally, of the stuff that I'm a little bit surprised that didn't do a bit better. I'm surprised the Huzzy gangplank didn't do better. I'm surprised this one didn't get more upvotes. I actually am a little bit surprised. I'm surprised the poster one didn't do a bit more. And I'm surprised that the shirts. I like the design. I actually really like the design. That, again, I could ask Puppy Sticker, like, would you guys want that as an actual... would you guys want that as an official Huzzy t-shirt merchandise? Because we could technically sell that. We could do a run on it with Puppy Sticker's permission. Like, that could be cool. I think someone said, again, there's no new entries, but I think someone just added their own one to the thing. That looks really weird. But there we go. That is someone's entry. It's unfortunately too late. It looks like I'm an alien. But yeah, while we're waiting, I guess we could look at that. Okay, so we done? Yes, we are done. Okay, so the 2 ones that I've got to choose between is the hand-drawn gangplank and the animation. Obviously, majority of people think the hand-drawn gangplank should win. So it's between this one. Again, can we have them next to each other more or less? Okay, so it's between these 2. So it's the animation or that. See, both are fantastic. The first thing I want to say is just thanks everybody for entering. Like, it's fantastic, all of it. See, the thing that I'm thinking is this is really good. Like, the quality, the detail is fantastic. I sound like Trump saying fantastic too much. But to me, like, the part of me is like both, like, to skill of their field, to me, both of them are pretty much even. So if you're a talented someone who's drawing, that's that's amazing. But also the talented animation, they're kind of equal on that footing. To me, the animation probably took longer. So there's bonus points for that for me. Like, I would think this took longer than this. Maybe I'm wrong, but I used to draw. I reckon I could have probably done this type of thing in about 2 hours. Roughly 2 hours to get this done, where this might be a bit longer to do. So I think I am leaning to the animation. I think both are great, and I might compensate second place Jambuza. I might throw just some riot points. I might throw some riot points at them as second place, which I wasn't going to do. But I think just the quality of the animation is really good. I think it's funny that it's so personable. That, you know, the computer, bed, gym, that's pretty much all I do in my life. So I like that. And yeah, I think all of it's really good. So I think the winner is going to be Calder, please. He's won because of the animation. He's won Beats X headphones. So well done to that dude. And I will definitely compensate Jambuza for coming second. I will throw one of these Riot Point cards at him just for getting second place. So thank you everybody for entering. If some of these entries that I kind of like the look of a lot, and I might want to use myself down the line, I will contact you. So like Puppy Sticker, I actually might contact, I don't know if she's here, but I will contact her, and I might actually see if we can make something happen about this becoming a real t-shirt potentially, because I think that's pretty funny for those like a Twitch subscriber t-shirt, because, you know, we're in the big blue house. The poster, I think this could be cool to do my first ever merchandise of a poster. So like stuff like that, I will be in contact with those type of people. But really well done, Calder, and thanks everybody for entering. So that's going to be it. Again, I don't know where this type of tournament thing is going to fit in video-wise, but I will see you guys in the next video.